Good morning. Our lesson today, we talk about the main principles of heredity. What's the meaning of heredity? When we look at ourselves and we look at our sisters or even our brother, our parents, our mother and our father, we found we have similarities and difference in our external shape. What is the science which deal with this study? It's called genetics. So what is genetics? It is the science that researches the transmission of hereditary traits from one generation to another. How? By studying the similarities and difference between parents and their offspring. What's the meaning of hereditary traits? What's the difference between all the traits? We have two types of traits. We have hereditary traits and acquired traits. What is the hereditary traits like? They are the traits which transmitted from the one generation to another, like from the parents to their offspring. Like we have hair color, we have many different hair color, maybe blonde, maybe black, maybe brown, and so on. Skin color and eye color and number of fingers and the blood group. These traits can be transmitted from generation to another. So when I ask you, give reason, hair color is considered hereditary trait because it can be transmitted from one generation to another. What about the acquired traits? The traits which accepted from our life. So they can't be transmitted from generation to another, like playing football, swimming, speaking in many languages, learning of walking in children. So these are acquired traits. What about the scientist who deal with genetics? The first founder of heredity, scientist, his name Mendel. Mendel is the first scientist show how the traits can be transmitted from the parents to their offspring. And sure, he make experiments to get a conclusion how these traits transmitted, and he used plant, his name or its name is bee plant. And after Mendel make his experiment, he found that both parents share in transmitting the hereditary trait from them to their offspring through something called gametes. What is the gametes like? Gametes, they are the cells which can transmit the trait from generation to another. So what are the gametes? They are the reproductive cell like ova or sperm which carry the hereditary factor from the parents to their offspring. Why Mendel chose especially bee plant? Because bee plant, it's easy plant and it's grow fast. So when he plant bee, it's grow fast. So its life cycle is short. And the flower is hermaphrodite, so it can be self-pollinate. What's the meaning of hermaphrodite? We said we have 6 of the flowers, maybe flower male, or maybe female, or maybe hermaphrodite. The difference between them that the male flower has pollen grain only. Female flower has ova. What about the hermaphrodite? Has both male and female sexual organs, so it's produce ova and also produce pollen grain, so it can self-pollinate or can make self-pollination. Number 4, it can be artificially pollinated by man. And also, number 5, it produces large number of seed in the generation. And also number 6, the last one, it has several pairs of easily identified contrasting traits. Contrasting means opposite trait. So bee has many opposite or contrasting traits. What are these traits Mendel study? The first, like flower color, we have 7 traits. Flower color may be red and may be white. Flower position may be end or may be found in the side. Seed color may be yellow or green. Seed shape may be smooth or wrinkled. And the seed height tall or short. and the pod or fruit color green or yellow, and the pod or fruit shape swollen or sinuous. So what are the contrasting traits that Mendel studied? Flower color, flower position, seed color, seed shape, stem height, and fruit color, fruit shape or bud shape. What Mendel observed? When Mendel make self-pollination for a plant of pea which has yellow seed, and the yellow seed is pure. What's the meaning of pure? Pure, it's this trait has 2 genes. So the pure has 2 genes, and the 2 genes are similar. So when I give this Y symbol, for example, I said Y capital, Y capital. And also make for this seed self-pollination together. So found that 100% will be yellow, pure also. And he gets also green, pure seed. What is the pure? I said it has 2 similar genes. And it's green, so I make Y small, and they make self-pollination for all the green. So the offspring will be 100% green. After that, he make cross-pollination. Between the pure yellow and the pure green, what is he observed? That 100% of the plant yellow. And this is the first generation. For the second generation, he found that we have the green appear and the yellow appear. The yellow has 75% and the green 25%. So the ratio of the yellow to the green is 3 to 1. How this happen? When we make it as example, we make for the parents to be like P and the gamete G and offspring F. So it's the first generation. I said parent yellow pure Y capital crossing green pure Y small. So the gamete Y capital and Y capital and here Y small and Y small. What is the offspring? It will be Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small. So I have 100% Y capital, Y small. What is the color? It's yellow, but it's not pure because it has two different genes. So it's called hybrid. Hybrid means it has two different genes. What about the second generation? The parents Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small. What about the gametes? It will be Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small. What about the offspring? 2, so it will be Y capital, Y capital, Y capital, Y small, Y capital, Y small, Y small, Y small. This are yellow, so it 3 and this are green, 3 to 1. But here it's pure hybrid and pure green. After that, Mendel make something and he make his observation related to complete dominance. What is complete dominance? It's when we have two pure individuals and the two pure individuals, one of them has another trait or contrasting one. So I have the appearance of the dominant hereditary trait in the individual of the first generation. When two individuals are crossed, mating each other, one of them carry pure trait, contrasts the pure trait which carried by the other. So when he makes the pure yellow with the pure green, he found that the first generation, all of them are hybrid, but it's yellow. So the trait which appear, which is stronger and which affect more, it's called what? It's called dominant trait. So the dominant trait here, it's what? It's for yellow, Y capital. So when I ask you, give reason on mating a bee plant of yellow seed with bee plant with green seed, all the plants will be produced with yellow because the yellow color trait dominate the green color trait.